Alright, man. Let's see about this. I never played any of these, so I don't know what to expect. So what I heard from this is it's a remaster of the very first Myst. Supposedly there's two things that are fairly different. I've not played the first one, as stated, so I will not be able to say what much of that is, except this one works in VR, but I haven't set it up for VR, and some stuff is apparently missing, probably due to VR, and because it was sort of like click this direction to go there, and it shows a video of you going somewhere and then stopping on a screen where you can interact with shit. The layout of this is probably gonna be a little weird. Yeah, that's my take from it, Lentil, as well. One of the complaints I've seen about this is that they replaced the FM, like the proper recorded actors, with 3D men, and I don't understand why that's a complaint. I mean, of course, the charm is probably gone a little bit, but if you're standing in the 3D world and seeing a man that's recorded on a camera or something, he's gonna be like a Duke Nukem or Doom 1 and 2 sprite just stood there in a 3D world while 2D and facing. It's not gonna work. So, yeah. Unless those characters were exclusively talking through a screen or something. I don't know. Let's see. Randomized or recommended? I want to see what randomized does.
I realized the moment I fell into the fissure that the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Man dropped his book into the void. No mouse acceleration, that's nice. No motion blur I can see. See, this would be cool in VR as well. So the reason I'm not doing this in VR, one, I don't have enough room to room scale, and two, the microphone on the Vive is so fucking bad. It is a hole in the headset, and it's put in such a place that everyone that has it will breathe into it. And the micro TVs, a bit spongy. Every island. They did that in Harry Proof. That's a little loud. I sit down a little bit. So there was this weird period in the early 2000s, late 90s, where people had just gone from selling games on diskettes to CDs. So they went from having about, if a game was on a fair whack of discs, maybe 10 megabytes, to work with to having 622 or something along those lines. Most people's reaction to this were, let's fully voice fucking everything and let's put CD music on the fucking thing because we don't know what to do with all this goddamn space. And there were a lot of games that came out that, like adventure games that had come out previously that just came out with voice and music and all sorts of stuff in a remaster. You'll see that. Another approach was you do those FMV games, which is basically just a bunch of pre-rendered videos. Like, I'm assuming you'd be standing here facing in this direction, and then I'd click, and you'd see we're moving forward in the video until you'd stop here and then could turn around or something, I assume. So yeah, but let's have a look around here. We're done. That's a button. Alright then. Nice. Yeah, lots of CDs. Phantasmagoria was 6 as well. A lot of stuff. So there's like, so I can go around and touch things. So in these kinds of games, then again, I haven't played these. You usually just click and then you'd go to an interaction point somewhere. The character would stop. And you'd look around and you'd find something to try and find something to click. Here we can go around completely, so we could. There's probably a lot of like corridors and stuff that have nothing in them, and that's like that. Yeah, so this is all weird already. Very pretty though. Stuff I can interact with lights the middle thing up with a little dot like that. Back in the 90s, we'd sit here and we'd have a good old blank at something like this. And you play Buried in Time and shit. Go down. Settings, dimensional imager, topography, fort. Oh, this is probably what's randomized the numbers here. Alright. Oh shit. Okay. Show me the paper again. And one was for, oh there we go. So 40 for topography. Right, type it. Aha! $47. I may have nuked it a bit too hard there. Voice million. So what was that again? Marker switch diagram. Water turbulent pool. That's the one we started with. That's NP. I nuked it too hard. Seems to just be some fancy shit. Let's just make sure there aren't more things I can interact with here. Attempt to find Morcus Rex. So he says, what we know so far is some twat lost his book into the void, and we were in the void like some sort of fucking eldritch fuck. Wait, hold on. Ah, so it made so it can't crush you. And because of that, I can stand here and then bonk my head against it. And no, apparently not. Weird. And we found it. We are a thing from the void that found some fuck's book. We do the no spoiler stuff and things like that. But I will ask one question. Can you die in this? Now the book fell into the chasm. We were already in the chasm. Right? Because that's going to decide how paranoid I'm going to be about saving. Hmm? Why is something appearing there when I take it up? I don't think so. We were standing down there looking at the book when it fell down. Just a bunch of these. I thought the narrator said he dropped his book into the abyss. And we were standing down there when a book was falling into it, and then we took it. Yeah, he lit us. Man, a Buried in Time like remade like this. Goddamn. Goddamn. I have a feeling we'll need a date to function. Can I duck or something? Yeah, it's got teleport, that's good. Hold on. I see, I think I like the other one better. Yeah, you'd think that'd be time or something on a duck. An oog. Assuming this is what ups the boat down there. Cross. Chicken. Arrow. Anchor. Tick. That doesn't have to do with the boat. That doesn't have to do with the boat. That might have to do with the boat. That doesn't have to do with the boat. That doesn't have to do with the boat. That has to do with the boat. That doesn't have to do with the boat. Oh well. Oh, Morcus Rex. Azrael's Tear, extremely fine game. No chords for this, so someone drilled through the rock and then made it look like rock again to hide the wires. Got some power. There we go. Power to ship, switch generators. Okay. Well, I mean, we don't really want to power to ship. We want this all the way over there. Both of them all the way over there, I guess. Who knows? Since both in 0, this adds 10. That adds 1. 20? No, 7. 3? No, just 2. More icons would be nice so I can see what I'm doing. Opposite side. Power and power to ship. They both look the same. I could have sworn the other one moved. This one. The problem is that exits. If I click here, it exits. There's no indication. It's kind of like Nigel. There's no indication on what's different here. Like there's a small gap between here where nothing happens. Yeah. Hopefully I haven't fucked it. So I'm worried I've clicked something here that's activated some shit. I Seven. Do we have a 3? No, 8. Like Kodak. Where's the 1? That's 10. Maybe I can get into the room where the generators are and they have numbers on them or something. Them electricians or some ass like that. Definitely feel like I should find out more somewhere. It's sort of like you face a man with a puzzle where he has to input a date and he thinks I need a date, even though the man has no idea what he would need this for or why he would try to be doing what he's doing. So this is the time. Right then. Time, date, and ass. That's right. Pillar, some clouds. PSI. Need a code of some sort. Question is if this stick somehow is a clue to that number of clouds. We need to divide something in 3. So there's 3 clouds there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 depending. Nothing in the middle. Oh, long ass hoyos. Can't be it though. Yeah, I even made it more likely to make you happy. Oh, let's see. Okay, so here's the thing. It's an odd tree. Can't go through there. Well, I'm stuck. Time for watching. Let's okay, so I'm thinking we got that there. How's that different then? Maybe we spot the difference. Casting a shadow in this direction. Yeah, it's kind of doing that. Does this thing down here determine the time of day maybe? Maybe I need to set this to where the thing is. No, this appears to want a specific input. If I had a compass, I could try and figure out what time it was by where the sun is. Okay, so that didn't teach us anything. We need to hit the... That does not look safe. Aha. We need to beat up the horse thing with a stick. And then chase the stone horse around so it can take us over and embarrass us by what's his face. I saw a butterfly the other day. It's a rarity these days. Beep, 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 beep. Fucking bird, man. Tintin up in here. That's why I'm wanting all of these pointed upwards. There's no power. Seems a bit unsafe having a button like this that would just open that. I like how this is all this retro aesthetic stuff, but this is just like the bog standard, no slip aluminum ass. We haven't been in here. This looks like the sort of place where we get information. Right, here we go. I like the ass paint lines. Oh, hello. Hmm? Hmm? Yeah. So we pointed out at that. I'm supposed to read this? VE2 something. Ugh. Wait, that does not actually... I won't snap to that many things. Just that, and I presume the rocket. Fucking... I'm assuming this goes up and then this is going to be on the ceiling. The reason that's there now is that it's supposed to be hidden until it comes up and then it spawns in, because light sources that are moving are awkward. But it upfucks a bit. Okay, let's see. Myst. Release it. No, that's the time chair. That's become. Fuck, what? What was that text? It said something. Static. Fuck. I don't fucking know.
You must help me. Bring me a red page.
I gave him one.
I can't see. Need a red page. You must. Please bring me. Beg of you, bring page.
Coming up. There you go. Help me. And the prawns, please.
I am serious.
Oh no. That's why he's so hard to understand.
There's one thing I need to be rescued. You must.
I must. You'll must, maybe. Yeah. Must have a crab. I understand, kind of. I probably would have 3D manned them as well. If that had been a guy recorded, like if it had gone, if it had been all like an actual man there, it would have been very confusing. It would clash a bit aesthetically. It probably did back in the day as well, but who the fuck knows? Like if it had been all like this, it'd be like, god damn. Yeah, back then though, the very rudimentary 3D, because moving around I'm assuming was not in 3D, but it was just like pre-rendered stuff. So it still kind of clashes. It's like Buried in Time, having a knight trundle in and be weird. This page looks somewhat red. Oh god damn. Did I just change it's flushing an ass? Oh I see. Oh I see. Oh I see. There's my exit? I was not done fucking around. Seems extremely elaborate. Oh, I see. Having different icons for what's what here. Or just having it say button or whatever down there. Yeah, it might be a bit weird. Should never have picked up the Void book. But then again, the Void was kind of dull. Let's get this thing down again. There might be some sort of code for us here now. Get this up. I'm not gonna throw a blue book in there immediately. Yeah. It's kind of like the Avatar movies. Aww. Your clone.
See you.
That's an unfortunate name. Everyone needs help.
Bring me pages.
Yeah, he looks a bit like the other ass.
Forever and ever.
Okay, the static is a bit long. It keeps making me think.
The blue
pages.
Are these the same voice lines, if anyone knows? Kind of like they did in Outcast. I can sort of understand that. It is probably something to do with licensing or something like that, or the original actor not being available fast or something. Can I only save twice? Okay. Yeah, but the actual voice clips, as in it's the same recording. Well, that's the thing with licenses and shit like that, because a lot of games like this, you get the license for the game itself to remake the property, because I'm assuming the people who made Myst have long since gone out of business. You get the ask for the property, but you don't get all the licenses they got. So, likenesses of men, the soundtrack and stuff like that could have been them having licenses from other stuff, and it does not come with the transfer of property. And things like that. So these are all my guesses. I've, as I said, not played the first one. So, but yeah, like I was making the Avatar comparison. Like the first proper good 3D movie in theaters, James Cameron's Pocahontas in space. Let's go watch it. It's the kind of thing that where you go and you see it and it's gorgeous, but then it starts aging. And the main appeal of it being gorgeous doesn't really age with it. I think these kinds of games, when they suddenly got all that disk space to work with and had these full motion asses, when people were used to walking around in tile dungeons and were lucky to have any sort of picture on the screen, just instead of just text describing what it was, people were just sitting down, they were going like, fucking wow, this is peak shit, goddamn. It's never gonna get any fucking better. And so it's sort of like puzzle wise, like the Dig, the LucasArts game, had a very sort of distinct feeling of you exploring an alien world and trying to figure out the logic of the puzzles there. And I think this is kind of, or at least originally, supposed to be or mainly capitalized on, you were just in awe of how good everything looked. And the puzzles were sort of just you going around with this childlike wonder and poking things. And I think that's possibly some of the mentality that went behind making the puzzles. I'm not saying that's bad or good, but yeah. Anyway, people who've played the original will probably know a lot more about that, but you probably can't comment on that without spoiling, so this is just me thinking out loud. Yeah, it's also supposedly lost a bit of the detail because this is playable in 3D in VR. So I'm basically just walking around now in something that I could be playing with VR. So a little bit of the scene complexity tends to go out the window. But I kind of like stuff like this. Every time you run around in first person in I don't go into new rooms while I yammer because I don't want to talk over things. Like a lot of 3D games these days, you don't really just get to walk around and fuck around with shit. So I appreciate a game like this. Now, Boyce is behind my ass on the chair, being extremely warm. God damn, the power bill here must be crazy. Yeah, let me in. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this. Like, this was a problem in some stuff like Lost Crown as well. Like, I mouse over this, you see the cursor becomes interactable. But when you have multiple interactables on the same plane, and all of it's just a dot like that, pixel hunting is kind of part and parcel of these kinds of games back then, at least, which is what it is. But the problem is when you can mouse over something in a large area. This is a bad example. Lost Crown had that problem as well. You'd have a scene, for example. Let's look at these tiles, for example. I would need to click this specific tile, but every tile is interactable. Like if this thing was like the cursor was filled out, like I could use anything here, So when I just mouse over here, and it would look the same. So I had no idea if this area was just one area or if they were individual. So yeah, that's kind of a little problematic. I'm not. The problem with that sort of stuff is I'm not really sure how to really do it unless you want to do one of those the new adventure games have, where you hold down a button to view interactable spots on the screen. A thing you could do is when you mouse over something, it would say down at the bottom what it is. But I feel like a lot of this game, walking around wondering what the fuck all this shit is, it's like when you watch a mystery film and you can hear a mysterious voice from off screen, but the subtitle says the name of who it is. I think it would kind of... Anyway, I'm going up here. The piss brown elevator. I go up to the library. Am I at the library? This either shows where I'm going or where I am. Let's see. Tower, okay. There sure are a lot of things to interact with. Aha! So we... Yeah. We have a thing. When it started up, I could either do classic or randomized. And randomized, of course, randomizes puzzles. So, fuck you, YouTube. So, all these numbers are going to be different, so walkthroughs are not going to help us much. I kind of like that, so we can brain this stuff. I get my phone to take a picture of this like a fucking barbarian. I notice I've received a video from Rumpy, and it's the silliest cat video I've ever seen. It's just Luna lying in a box, and Dave sitting next to her, staring at Rumpy while Luna just washes his head while he just stares at the camera. It's very silly. Time builder. I take a picture though. Okay, let's see. So I'm assuming this would be the future. Because stuff months won't call this. Although a time traveler wouldn't really care, would he? So this unlocks a key, I guess? Ah, I guess I could just travel in time. Like ASCII. As well to make the clock work on the beach, maybe. Yeah. Degenerate selfie. Look at you, picture. Oh, damn. Yeah, VR, at least my one, it doesn't run super well, and you have to have sort of simple scenes like this to make it run in a decent FPS, and if it doesn't run in a decent FPS, like, unstable or low frame rates in VR is basically vomit town. You don't want that. So I can understand it's sort of simple. It's also high contrast, which is nice. Back then they didn't have that much resolution, so stuff would be sort of very clear. There would not be a lot of messy scenes. Generally, big contrast, hard angles, stuff where you can see this is clearly floored, this is a wall, things like that. So that's alright. So also good in VR, because at least my VR thing, it's not... I got that a while ago now. It's fucking weird. Doesn't have that high resolution. So... the hole spun in the map? Oh yeah, the tower. That's what it looks at. Oh, I see. Very brain. Let's go fuck around with time and space. Outside hole. That closes that. Stone ship. Chad Woodwanger? An ore. Oh. Do we get a reedy man? I call this age Channel Wood, and it is a very different world, though it is exactly how I imagine it. It is still amazing. Is that a said? I'm assuming that's amazing. That is the weirdest said I've ever seen. It is still amazing to see it with my own eyes. Water covers this age as far as I can see, except for a small rocky island. Elsewhere, there are only trees which grow directly out of the water. A myriad of thin wooden passageways are built just above the water and disappear into the forest. I assume they were built some time ago, for they appear aged. I'm eager to discover more about this land and its people, but I have arrived here late and I must rest. I was awakened this morning by strange noises coming from a pathway adjacent to the one on which I had slept. Okay. I saw a group of monkey-like people heading in my direction. Please don't be racist. They had not seen me yet. I did not feel threatened by their presence. Their response to me was one that I would have never expected. After staring at me for a short time, they fell to their knees and began what appears to be some sort of ceremonial worship. That is a trope. You should have expected that. Tried to speak to them, but they did not understand my language. Instead, they indicated through enthusiastic hand motions that I was to follow them. As we walked, I began to notice that the waters below us were changing colors. Slowly, suddenly, they would change from deep blue to muddy orange, then from muddy orange to beautifully clear. I was so intrigued by the water, I hardly noticed that we had arrived at a ladder. Climbing the ladder led us to their village, which is about 10 meters above the water and can only be reached by rope ladder that stretch from the lower paths. Oh, here's the yawn. I was wondering. Always when I research from the lower paths to the village level, approximately halfway up the grand trees, is very interesting. It is very interesting watching these people carry out their daily tasks. Even after watching them for hours, I did not understand exactly what they were doing. At sunset, they hold on. The font is kind of weird and out of focus when you turn the thing, and then it slowly fades in. Sunset, they motioned for me to follow them. I followed the creatures to the doorway of an enormous hut. Strangely, once inside, I found that it had appeared even larger than it had from the outside. The walls were garnished with bright metal, and in the center of the hut sat the leader of these people. How did you know? Did he have the biggest hat? At least he appeared to be the leader, for he sat a meter off the floor in a thick throne. Guards surrounded a strong creature who was dressed in many erotic, colorful fabrics. Next to their leader sat a very old human. At least to some extent, he appears human. His hair, which was only on his face and head, was completely grey, almost white, and hung very long around his frail body. His thin head hung limply by an almost grotesque neck that would not hold his head up to look at me. But what a surprise, this creature could speak my language. Shortly thereafter, I was given a bed with some hand lotion that looked to be telling me to go to sleep. I look forward to learning more. God damn, there's a lot of reading. I wouldn't have started reading out loud if I knew this was going to be that much. They did. I'm making down notes. As I suspected, the ancient creature is human, but he is old beyond his own reckoning, and he seems almost insane. However, the tree dwellers almost revere him as a god. They are treating me now in the same fashion, which makes me feel very uncomfortable. It's almost impossible to understand this old man. Yeah, I mean, he's sort of ustless and half naked and next to the king. That's your fate once he dies, I guess. His voice is feeble but wild. He has adopted much of the language of the tree dwellers. He himself told me he had not spoken a own tongue in ages. I always yawn when I read out loud, eventually. I think I forget to breathe or something. I'm not bored. The following is my best translation of what he has told me. Many years ago, the humans and tree dwellers lived together in this place, which was then a vast island. They interacted very little. The humans dwelt on the ground, and the tree dwellers lived high above the humans. Occasionally, the island was disturbed by mysterious rumblings, which happened randomly, some sort of tectonic volcanic action. I suspect there was sometimes slight, sometimes heavy tremors. These sometimes only last a short time. Then they would stop, allowing everything to return to normal. One day things changed, the rumbling began and grew quickly to unprecedented levels. So, Katie, what the fuck? Soon it became apparent that the entire island was sinking slowly into the ocean around them. Many of the humans died that day, but not before sacrificing themselves in order to stop the sinking of the island. The humans who lived through this catastrophe moved into the trees, where they gradually died out, maybe because they were unequipped for such an environment, but I'm not sure. This is the story of the old man communicated to me, though many details are very unclear to in my mind. I am especially confused as to how the humans saved the island from completely sinking. In fact, I doubt the accuracy of that part of the story. The island must have stopped on its own, yet the old man believes the truth of the story as if he had been there. Oh, fuck. And the tree dwellers worship him. Apparently all humans, as if they had been heroes or gods. The old man ended our conversation today with an event which I'll never forget. He began gripping my hands tightly, murmuring something about rest and sleep. Then he said, "We never expected you to come sooner." These actions filled me with a sort of immediate dread. With much effort, he stood to his feet. I tried to help him, but he pushed me away with me with more force than I imagined his frail body contained. The tree dwellers quietly surrounded him with very solemn faces. Then they kneeled before him. He walked to each and placed his hand on their heads. All the while he murmured words which I did not understand. Finally he turned to me and smiled, then closed his eyes, walked out the door, off the narrow path, high to the trees. Goddamn. The tree dwellers were silent. They began a procession down the nearest rope ladder. As I was descending, I saw several of them pick up the body. He had fallen to a lower level of the walkway and carried away. He was laying down at the dead end of a short pier-like structure with the use of some potion. One of the tree creatures lit the pier on fire, and I watched the flames engulf him. As this strange funeral proceeded, the waters around the pier changed to dull green. This morning I awoke, finding it hard to believe the previous evening's events. The water is a dull green as far as I can see now. For some reason, the water no longer shifts color. As I wander throughout the pathways, the creatures watch me, curious to see what I will do next. They are constantly offering me strange object of affection. I even found food outside the doorway to the room which I had slept. This is a goddamn different color here. Unique race of beings. I hope to learn their own language. I may learn more from them. I've lived on this world for 3 months on and off, and the tree dwellers have shown great hospitality. I'm even beginning to learn bits of their language. Talan. I have decided to return home for an extended stay with my loving wife and sons, and hopefully return with them. He's not going to be allowed to leave. However, I am sure Catherine will once again refuse. I think this age would be a wonderful experience for them all, and I at least look forward to how serious and Arkana react to his curious inhabitants. Catherine is staying behind as expected. My sons have returned with me, and they enjoy Sage very much. They get along very well with the tree dwellers, now picking up the language surprisingly fast. I have no doubt that it will not be too long until they can speak with the tree dwellers. Much better than myself. I am leaving tomorrow. Oh dear God. Chicken, you asked me on A. Seriously suggested I will allow him to... Fuck it. Okay. I'm gonna read this slowly and then flip the page. Hopefully you'll be able to keep up. I do not have a Kiko available for this. Are these the serious? Those is kids. I just understood that. They are, aren't they? Was the old man the king? I don't understand. Fuck off, Adrian. I like that he still calls them creatures, not giving them a name or anything. After all this time, still just fucking creatures. God damn. This will probably be relevant at some point. Right. That was one of the books, wasn't it? Was this one? There are 3 more, 4 more. Looks like I can click this, but I can't actually. Please don't be long. I find it amusing that the letters start out in a lower quality and then fade in properly. Kind of like text is scaling as you come closer to them. As if there was ever a reason for that with this book. This is the dumbest spelling of Emmett I've ever seen. So this man makes an age, goes into it, and then explores it, but doesn't exactly know what's going on in it, even though he made it. Must not be exact ass then. Some Flodority like algorithm. Wait, Branch? Is that the other kid? What the fuck? I'm saddened that there's no voice for this. Like when you remake a game like this, stuff like this needs to be voiced, because this is a massive wall of text all in one go, which will kill most people. You probably don't have to read all of it at once, but you do not notice when you first start. So it's nice to just be able to lean back and listen. Yeah. So gotta ask light at someone. World's own imagination. Right, Konumsi? Yeah. I mean, it's expensive. And if people don't like the thingy, I don't know. It's not. I don't mind reading and stuff like this. Interesting things are interesting. I like journals and stuff like that in games. It's nice, but you gotta pace them. You gotta pace them out. Uh, Especially when a lot of it is either just sort of filler and lore, or a shaggy dog story, and the player has been running around for half an hour trying to figure out solutions to a puzzle, and then you get a long story that seemingly has no impact on the puzzle solution. It might frustrate some people. I kind of think can be dangerous in this day and age of 2 hours refund. That's still the weirdest set I've ever seen. Looks like a Y. Comes in search of fish. Man ends a sentence with no period. Stone ship age. Hmm. Yay. He just had the centerfold mid sentence. Well, that's one of the things out ass. I see. We should come back to this for reference. Mm. Mm. Seems like he's talking about different ages, which I'm assuming we go to. So I'm wondering if these books are companions to those ages that we haven't gone to. But The other one seemed to talk about the stone ship, which is not here. And it had stuff for this one, so I think we're fine to read all of this shit all in one go. Even if it may kill us. He's lucky enough not to walk into an age that has no air. Call me Lawford. Could have been a bit of background sound here. If I mute myself, the desktop audio is registering slight sounds. There is some sound somewhere. Right, Bond. Heat collection stick. Must buy a clover for 2p. Fucking planet erupts from underground. Man immediately starts exploring cave systems. Brain. Man goes full space engineers. Think he might have run out of ink. His printer's broken. Probably need to throw some out on this. If there's even an inventory system. Mm-hmm. Aha. Snap myself a little question. The picture of this like a goddamn troglodyte. It's just this picture, no context. Wordily. Alright, there was one more. Oh dear God. Kiko makes another appearance. Nuisance. You have not mentioned them as being any sort of problematic. I don't got that. It turns out they work on a different calendar here. China? So what the fuck did he do? Just make a fortress and have it hologram some shit? Did he just mutant Planet of the Apes? Yeah, the old man now knows that the skies will not turn until the defenders are. He's just been talking shit. They won't attack us at all. He's just been filling our mate here with complete garbage. Oh yeah, in a year and so some fuckers will arrive. The shit's goddamn. Then the in-laws arrive, get hologrammed to absolute shit and leave, and he's all like, score. So I'm beginning to think there isn't really time travel in this. They just sort of hop worlds. So I wonder what the time thing in there does. We will see. Man leaves what? 6 people? Oh, some of which are old men. To hope. You're like, I hope the population has grown when I come back later. Yeah. I'm sure they're exceedingly fertile. Oh, there was another book. That goes up, sure. Ah, here we go. Dear God. How many of these do we have? Dear God. Dear God. I'm sad none of these are dick. That's a monkey. Little tail. That one's trademarked, I think. Jesus, how many of these are there? Okay, I'm not gonna take pictures of all of these. We're gonna try and figure out which one we need before we ass up here. Yeah, solution for every possible permutation of Minesweeper, but man doesn't know which game it is. 1-1. I don't understand. What's that mean? Oh, one of each of the books. Oh, I see. Let's see what one of these does. Yeah. I bet he was all fuck. Let's start out with oh, fucking thing, come on. Oh, penis. Oh, this new phone. How do I not have a thing where I can photos? Okay. No, fuck off. Don't shit on me, Google. Yeah. Mm, 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 mm. All right. I mean, it would be next in line, wouldn't it? This just came out, so. Come down. Let's see if. No. Have they? Weird. Oh. Pathfinder left you a message about must pause in the 4 chamber beside the dock. the number of marker switches on this island into the imager to retrieve the message. Address. Alright, how many would it? 1, 2. 3. 4. I'm assuming these are it. 5, 6, 7, 8. First playthrough of everything. 8, and I probably missed some somewhere. Scary music. No. Wow, 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 wow. Quiet. So I think 8. I think that's one of the ones I actually got a picture of, so that's why I don't remember. Fuck yeah. Get up, you slut. Provided 8 actually is the number. No. Wait. Fuck. No. I think that's it. Maybe not. I probably missed one then. Missed. One, 2, 3. Let's do a proper run. It's probably like 9 or something. Might also be some in the areas I haven't seen. Let's picture one. Actually, yeah, marker switch. So we now know that that is in fact a marker switch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Some are hidden. 1, 2, 3. There's one in here. Yeah. 4. Mm-hmm. 5, 6, 7, 8. There must be an extra somewhere. Unless I clicked wrong in there, which is a distinct possibility. that I just click cancel the thing instead of doing the ass. Because who knows? Alright, let's try 9. I'm hoping this thing activates as soon as I've got it right. This just opens the door. The one up the ladder. I thought that is just a switch for the electricity. I guess we'll see. Got this, I think. Yeah, nothing's happening. The wife in here is angry at having to do this. To get the man's slutty message. Maybe he didn't mean this island. Might not be the imager then. Well, the thing about this is and that brings me to the problem of stuff like this. So I click anywhere on this to go into the mode here. I click anywhere outside to exit. The black bar is not clickable, no. That opens the thing. Wait, hold on. Might be this thing. Dimensional imager.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons.
Speak up.
I suspect Akanar, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. I should have known not to have left my library unchecked for so long. I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in the places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
I don't know, I think this fits more with the world. Could have gone with a slightly better quality man, but I think sort of cartoony fits better. Yeah, you'd get some sort of Space Jam or Roger Rabbit sensation. No spoilers, pond. The brothers are in here. If those are the ones you... Yeah, so talking about the tower rotation. I think the only failing with that is that the facial animations and stuff aren't very good on the men. It makes it look a bit cheap. 360 crop rotation. No plow. These weird ass dates. Oh right, I don't rotate it from here. Fool! Propetitions. Reptilians. Actually, what was the... I had Asriel's Tear to creep me out as a kid. That did a plenty fine job of it. God damn. Fucking what? Do a gum sub. 2 save games is not a lot. Wait, hold on. Right, let me find my screen picture. Fucking PM. That ought to do it, I think. Thought I'd see something. I guess not. Maybe something has happened somewhere. Fucking door. The 382, I think. 3802. The latter, I believe. Yeah. I think the time is... It's that fucking PM shit. I have no idea how the hell that shit functions. Like, this is 8, 9 PM, right? Alright, yeah, it is showing me things now. That's it. Yeah. Fucking hustlers. Hey, come on. Hold steady, fuck you. That was as steady as it could be. Stupid phone. Ass garbage system. We got it though. Should probably do the other ones, but my suspicion is that was the wrong one. God, aha. Yep. Flamingo. Yeah, the AM and PM is needlessly complicated and stupid. But again, that's Imperial for you. Right, let's do the two others here. Fucking phone. You wanna take a picture? Wait. The bard keels over, having witnessed the black beast of Caer Banog. Fucking... This fucking thing. I got that properly. No, go away. Oh, I hate it. Fuck off. So I turned off my Google Assistant because I was annoyed that it kept suggesting I do things. And now, instead of those suggestions, it suggests that I turn on the Google Assistant. So I'm equally nagged. If you're confused, what I'm doing is I'm taking pictures of the screen like a barbarian. Last time we did that extensively was good old when Scarab Ray had some unfortunate shit going on with the weather. Oh, damn it. Bard dies. That looks right. Don't fade, I'm taking a picture. Hey, that actually stays on the screen now for some fucking reason. That's really weird. It's not a portrait. What are you doing? Man's face got stuck like that. That doesn't seem good. It's tradition. That is the same one it showed for the other one. That's the one we want. So it was bugged out. Right, so it's not Time Machine, it's just an orrery. I mean, if you set your hopes for Time Machine, an orrery is always going to disappoint you. So that's it, but yeah. That's my own fault. Right, so arrow. Wait. Did I not get a new picture of the other one? Oh, you fucking bastard. No, I didn't. God damn it. Well, at least it saves the date. There's just a line across like that. So arrow, bird, and line across us. Arrow, bird, eye. Ah, it's the scene from Conan where he shoots a snake arrow into someone's ooh. No, bird arrow. Weird thingy for this. Bird arrow would be over here somewhere then. Ah. Blub blub blub. I bet the thing is gonna appear now. What up, boats? Boats. It even looks wet and neat. This is where a man just slides directly off and into the sea. Must be pretty dead in this water, considering that nothing has grown on this. Nowhere to steer the ship. Does it have a rudder? It has no rudder. Never mind then. Well, you don't need a wheel. Extremely nautical. Are we gonna read more? Yeah, fake boat. Oops. I guess I appear here now. Fucking go. Blub. Oh, this is a stone boat thing he yammered about. Probably should have taken more pictures considering. Fuck, oh well. It's got little tits. I'm sure this thing will keep this dry completely, as long as there's absolutely no wind. Very pretty. VR Lord. Yeah, I mean, if it's sunny outside, it would get dark in here. It would seem darker as well. I can't use it. Must fold out. That needs an audio cue or something, or be held up for. I think that's probably a lot of these puzzles seem like they have VR in mind specifically, like turning that crank and stuff. It needs a little audio thing when it snaps out of your hand. A little bit of quality of life. Look at all this rope. Very pretty game. I completely trust the electrician that did all this. I feel very safe. Ah! I thought it was a Skirlington. Stare directly into the sun. Die, possibly. Yeah, this one I just go like this. I don't turn this for some reason. There was some talk about looking to the horizon. But I need to know where that is. Like towards somewhere and men show up? Check out the rest. This drunk ass island. Some Morcus Rex goings on in there. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, Gomdenoy. I don't mind closing elevator door. The fuck? So I can't access the book anymore, so I have to... Oh. It would seem I've unwatered the place. God damn. Oh, there are fisk. These are a lot of sun asses. Fisky. There's a thingy there. Fisky, fisky. The darkest room. Yeah, I never played any of them. I was a Daedalus encounter kind of guy. Electricity. I no fucking spoilers. Needs power, I guess. The cursor leaves a lot to be desired, sadly. No lights. I'm assuming this is what I did that moved the water. Yeah. So the opposite, or maybe the middle one, drains the other ass. Yeah. OSHA shift. Seems safe. Need some cryo soundtrack here. Lost Eden, my ass. Oh, the drops. Thought they were sparks. What a nice place. Let's go like that, so I don't flood myself. I can't do that. No privacy. Privacy. See it there, weird color. Ow. Oh, I have a sneaking suspicion about something. I bet processing if I put this down. Yeah, it's not much darker. Some games have a horrible habit of doing that. Maybe it actually is ray tracing. This will probably end my graphics card. Restart needed. Yeah, let's not do that. This looks like I should be able to eat it. It also has VR, but haven't done the old play. Yoop. No, I want all the things. Not allowed. See, the problem here is most stuff just closes this. I have no idea if there is a specific prompt here for me to click something I can pick up. Because the cursor is the same over the whole interactable area. But I'm guessing the game is not really one where you can pick stuff up. Yeah. Someone got a Yammer. God damn, look at that. It's like fucking Buried in Time. You can fuck around Gage's apartment and look at weird shit. Just blobbing out. Well, we got a page for the guy. It's New Zealand, I think. Oh, that's the Satan curtain. It is, that's exactly what it is. Outrageous. Yeah, look at this. So I guess you mouse over these and it removes the cursor. That's nice because that means I can't interact with these. If I click out here, it counts as a draw and closes it. Alright, Krumspliger, Tubber. Pixel hunty aspects can get awkward with cursors like this, sadly. Anyway, GN, I'm going to Myst bed. I guess not. There's not a single washing machine on this island though, so these sheets must be pretty nasty at this point. was somewhat wrong. That island? It's not the same globe, is it? Hmm. Da 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 da. We take our puzzles like this when I was a kid. That's how we like them. It's because I'm very swole. And I'm also not sure where I actually started with the other one. Ah, fuck. Went one too long far over what I usually do. Stop that one there then. Have I done a full round over there yet? Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I should about have done a full pass. One more. If there are additional balls, then I may shit. I will scrape for additional balls. Different backgrounds. Warm ass. Cloudy ass. Oh, let's drain the other thing and have a look what's going on there. Long way to up go here. Luckily I can sprint. I'm very sad I couldn't get Buried in Time 3 working properly. On stream it didn't behave well. Stupid rope. Buoy? Buoy. This boy wants to float. Shall empty this man. That will probably either up ass the some round thing, isn't that? The ladder or something. See if it still empties this. Because it's doing a pump. Yeah. Same old, same old. You can hear it working. And you're like, ooh, fuck. More fucking keys. I have a suspicion. Probably have checked better down there. That's a film, isn't it? That's cute the way it goes, Asta. Small ball of some description. Anyone in need of a good unlock? God damn. Oh. Too familiar with Myst Set puzzle logic. I assume the puzzle's intent. Pow. The upclomber. Too much of an invalid to go up there without that. But we can sprint at 12 velocity. No problems on any surface. Like this old-timey bullshit. So the question is, does this go down? Am I any sort of timed here? And now electrocute my ass somewhere. Touchy touchy. There's these old ass batteries, like a bunch of acid in the thing. Fuck. Luckily the pump is powered regardless of if there's power or not. Go down here, get electrocuted. I feel like... Power, where are you? That's assed up. Not that one. Guess I have to relay the power from some winch. That's probably also why that corridor's so long. It's because it's supposed to be the fast run. Oh damn. It hasn't actually told me I press shift to run. I don't think it even tells you on any of the controllers. It doesn't tell you what any of the buttons are. Except in the tutorial that W is walk forward. It seems a bit unpractical, yeah. Impractical. Fuck. Yeah, I just had a man up there. Some sort of Hinor. Aha! Power's gonna fuck off. Fisk! No. Oog. Am I supposed to look out the window? Fisky! Fisky! Don't honk at me, Frodo. Forget to close these doors. Go up, get electrocuted. Wait a minute. This isn't Minan's bed. Not even any covers on it. What the hell? That seems like a fire hazard. Yeah, that's a skull. Skull Rose, you say? Fuck. I think the person that lives here is trying too hard to be creepy, which makes it come around the other way. To not being creepy at all. There's such a thing as trying too hard. Yeah, skull flower. Skulls and roses is what you put in bowling balls, I believe. Don't honk at me, Frodo. We might have to... Might see something fancy. Have me fail all the thingy buttons. Trying to open the door, clicking repeatedly, failing. So any old ass will do, I guess. Yeah, that just fucks it. I need to find a specific flat wizening. This is just an ant house, isn't it? The one leading to Nan House. Yeah, Ostlers. Touchy. It's kind of bad because I don't think I can go back and read those goddamn books. think there was something about a direction in that. So it goes dark, probably to hide some ass. The thingy on top seems to work without electricity. I looked around, but there wasn't anything to see, so I'm thinking I need to Google at something specific at some point. Look directly at the masters, ask 20. I don't know if I can remove electricity again by spinning the opposite way. Let's see if this one has numbers on it. It does not. That is north though. We need to get the ones that point towards these. Specifically that one right there between these two. Nah. Mentioned something about direction in the book, but it can't be that. I'd have to remember that and can't go back. Might have bumbled onto here without having read the books. No. It's the same as the other one, I think. I see. So this is where we need the power for this thing. So it's probably the I pointed it at the wrong mast. Needs to be that one. This is at 170. Is it? Yeah. I just made it. Didn't get to have to see the blackout ass. So where's north in this fucking circus? Ah fuck, I flooded that still. Could be a complete dick and just go like this and it's about here, I think. Damn it. Ah, this fucking thing needs numbers. So north is 0. Wouldn't the sun go down in the west? But then again, it might be dawn. We don't know. He talked about it in the thing, but we can't see that shit anymore. At least I don't think so, because we don't have a fucking. We don't have anywhere where it says controls and we can view the keys, so I don't know if there's a journal that recorded the shit. Let's press some buttons. Does not look like it. Let's be a turd and find some numbers here. Let's see. Internet. Compass degrees. Here we fucking go. So it's, if it's what was it we agreed on? 85. Then it is just one left of complete south. So that one didn't work either. Well, let's go check the thing again. Just the ladders. Let's have a look at these electricity things. So the thing about stuff like this, right? Is that in previous games, or in the original type of game, you are only stopped where you need to interact with stuff, so it's kind of easy to miss shit otherwise. Maybe I just didn't point at it properly, and maybe that's not even where it wants to be. Hmm. Hmm. I'm not super appreciative of all the running around to try something else, but then again, I guess it is a measure for trying to avoid brute forcing. That there is an actual consequence to the old failure. Of course, yeah. Thing is though, I think that's one, right? And that's one there. But I thought you could point directly at him. There was a picture of this as well in the book in the other place that we now are no longer allowed to look at. Yeah. If I could just get back and read that book again, because there were some pictures in that could have helped, but we seem stuck in this age until we do stuff and find the book, which is not the best design. But again, I might be missing something. Yeah, this is just where Nan is, I think. Yeah. Is that really only the one here? Big D. Here's some music from the Asylum in the thingy game. The thing is now on when it's off. Island thingy, boat. Maps. Doesn't seem to be anything for me to do here. Thinking something can happen with these beds. I'm not sure. Yeah, I got the blue page, but there has to be more. Yeah, so power lines go to these two openings. So I'm thinking there's just some bullshit that happens underwater for the underwater bit there. Who knows? Quick sneaky peek. So apparently it's lighthouse. I think he mentioned some of that in the fucking book, but we don't have access to the book now. I always thought I could come back and read it later, but when I actually needed stuff. There's the lighthouse. 3:35. Seems wrong, but I don't fucking know. And 1:35. I think. So that's one. There, I gotta find my compass degree painting again. Picture. Compass degree, so we are going for 235. There's should be right here. Yep. That is an absolutely stupid puzzle. That was shit. Unless I'm missing something. I may not. I'm hoping I missed a hint somewhere, because if the solution is read a book in an area, get locked out of going back to that area, remember what you read in the book, or get fucked, then whoever this thought that was okay for puzzle design needs to be taken out back and laminated. Then again, the period of time, there were a lot of puzzles that simply just involved save scumming as well in a lot of games. That was the norm, which was also a pile of ass. We're gonna go look at that book now and see if it actually contains the hint. Yeah, I'm not sure that one did. I use a walkthrough all the way through Nigel. Yeah, here's the lighthouse. Hmm. Was that supposed to be the solution in there, or is it actually in the world where you need it? Because if that info in this book, which is inaccessible from the other world, contains most of the hints and solutions, that is absolutely shit puzzle design. God damn.
You've returned. Thank you for bringing the red page. You must continue to help me. My name is Cirrus. Release me. I beg you to find your name. You must release me, for I need release me from this book, which has become. Bring me the red page. I need more red pages, please. Beg. Don't waste time. Look. Don't. My brother. My brother is guilty. And I, wrongfully imprisoned. Bring the red page to me.
God damn. Yeah, I'm hoping there was some hints on the other island that was the solution. Because otherwise, god damn.
You've returned. I thought you wouldn't return. Yes, to rescue me. I'm back now. Don't be my brother, I beg you. Be complete. Don't. Always blue pages. Listen to him. Listen to my brother. Egotistical fool and a liar. Help me. Bring me the blue pages. Ignore the red ones. Don't bring the red ones. Earnestly implore you. Wrongfully imprisoned. You must believe me. Will have my retribution. Please bring me the blue pages. Blue pages, please.
So were there any hints on the other island for the solution to the puzzle, or was all the story here and inaccessible? Did I miss anything over there? I thought about it too much then. I thought I was redirecting the power to the thing, so I was trying to find where the thing was. But the problem is that there's a lot of talk of the lighthouse, and a lot of these diagrams and stuff are only accessible over here, and you can't go back over and look at them as reference for the puzzles. So Because I was sitting over there trying desperately to remember what he said about the lighthouse in this thing we read along with 40 million other pages. Because puzzles are the sort of thing that needs to get you thinking of solutions and how they interact with the world. If it's just point at bright light because it's bright light, that's not the best, I would say. Because it seems like there should be some sort of hub where you can go back and always access those books, even if you're stuck in another age. Or even just have a journal where you can look them up. Yeah. I'd be very sad if I am to turn my brain off with puzzles. Let's click the button every time. Alright, let's see then. Trying to figure out. We don't have a compass. I'm trying to figure out what time it is. I may yet again be overthinking. There are a lot of these fucking sun clock things. See if we can locate one that's actually useful.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened. It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Akanar. But I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. I should have known not to have left my library unchecked for so long. I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in the places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access key, remember the tower rotation, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Yes. Remember the tower rotation. That's probably some of the shit that's said in the thing as well. Oh, God damn it. Let's go get Brainiative. snap to other stuff, didn't it? Thought it snapped down here before as well. Yeah, fucking attack animation cancelling. The bane of skill ceiling fucking ribbon goddamn. Dayless encounters where it's at. $25 volts. Probably be pretty fun in VR. Shame that doesn't stream well. Bastard. Actually. Oh no. Fucking Ubisoft. Nah, never mind all that. We need the true classics like Daedalus Encounter. That's where it's at. I think they're sort of testing the waters with this one. I think this might, however, suffer from the same problem Jagged Alliance does. Did I not? 20? I did, didn't I? I didn't type it. The problem with stuff like this is there are people that have nostalgia for it and they will almost always hate it. And then there are people that have never played it or heard of it and they will see the people hating it, giving it bad reviews. And then they'll say, ass, I gave you 25 volts, what the fuck? When I was looking at this, there was a lot of negative reviews. We want FMV people. They removed some of the stuff, things and what. Basically, it wasn't the same. It's nostalgia again. It's like it's the kind of person who's all like, I played this when I was young and in a period of my life where not many other games that were good existed, and I was able to enjoy it. I play it again now as a jaded old fuck, but it's not the same. I'm not feeling the same things. You're not the same person anymore, you twat. Your ability to enjoy something like that is also something to be said for playing something for the first time. There's some games that are best the first time through and kind of the second. It's like, go suck your mother's tit. You did that as a kid as well. That was fun, right? It's not the same anymore. Okay, so 25 volts. So that didn't actually work. power and power to ship. Oh, I probably need to turn the thing. Yeah. It's easy to sugarcoat things eye-wise, but yeah, it's that kind of problem. Because you have this fervent group of people who enjoyed the first one, and yeah, and those are usually the ones being angry with the things that are different in the remake, and then all the people that never played it before see that and they go, oh well, It's like all the Lion King, Mulan remake and things like that. Spider-Man. Whenever people complain about remakes, kids that would go see a thing like that. God damn it. Kids that would see a thing like that need to see a new thing like that. There's no one that's gonna. A kid's not gonna be all like, oh boy, fucking gonna get some Spider-Man. Let's go look at Tobey Maguire. They're gonna be like, nah, it looks like shit. They want the new Spider-Man because things like that. And then the old fucks sitting around going, I saw Lion King when I was a kid and I loved it. It's perfect. Don't change anything about it. Those aren't the people that are gonna go watch the new one. Anyway, so they don't matter. But the kids aren't gonna go watch the old one either, so you gotta have something new out so people can make money. And is it? God damn it! Fucking Jack Black. God damn. But yeah, it's difficult because I would also like to see stuff like this remade, and I'm happy when people do it, but it's just so difficult financially for men to do it because there are all those idiots that are the target group that will go, oh boy, Myst, and half of those will be happy that they got a remake for something they want they had as a kid and can re-experience it again, and then there are the assholes that will never be happy about it. And it's kind of a gamble doing stuff like that instead of just making new adventure game that stands on its own merits instead of having that nostalgia hook. It's just things like that are just fucking ustless. It's difficult. I'm also not understanding shit right now. I need 25 volts. I'm supposed to stare then at the thing that gives power. The power shack. I think I did the 25 volts correctly. Set the power generator to 25. I think animating faces is good for the type of art style they've gone for. They've not gone for hyper realistic. I just think the animated faces are of fairly low quality animation, and that's where I think they kind of get a little fucky. Alright, yeah, so 25 volts. Which we have done. Alright then. No, I thought the key thing would open when it had 25 volts, like that plaque up there. Okay. Yeah, I can see that. The problem with something like that is if you look at the old Myst games and you see how pixelated they are, your mind filled in the blanks, thinking this is realistic. This is the real world. This is not a cartoonish world or anything like that. Your brain does that automatically, and then you end up with a game that is higher quality, like graphically, higher resolution and stuff. You can actually see blades of grass. You can look closer to them, at them and stuff. You can look at this. Games will never be ultra realistic or anything like that, and full motion video stuff will just look out of place. Yeah, like I said, I think the only sin is that the facial animations are pretty bad on the models. You can have models that look like that quality level, which isn't much, honestly. But if they're animated well, they look fine. Those just kind of weren't. So this is not connecting. At least it's not Limbo of the Lost. But then oh, I'm an idiot. There were two. Where? Where would you touch it that? Sounds like. Oh, the electricity flowing into this thing. I shall just touch this frame. Reminds me of the Waxworks guy. He certainly had a face. Yeah, I think they just the animation quality of the men are, but this is like, if you're an inexperienced studio, faces and animations and stuff like that is very difficult to do. You can sit down with some Unreal Engine tutorials on your own ass and make a rudimentary walking simulator your own goddamn self. I can't find my fucking gallery. That's sort of like the easy stuff, which is why a lot of more inexperienced devs go that way. And yeah, you can see it's sort of with Amnesia and stuff. And let's go 3, 2. Let's do the third one. Middle here. So it's nice of them doing this. Because you need the deaf people to be able to play as well. This is not working. Why is this not working? Well, it has to sort of tell you the notes, otherwise, well, I mean, maybe not, I don't know. Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so we gotta write this down. Help me out with this, man. I have a picture of the thing. We just need to write this down. So write this down for me. Oops. G thingy 1. D thingy 2. C thingy 2. Tie them. D thingy 1. And F1. Very fine. Time bond, god damn. So the saddest fucking music. Yeah. It's no Asylum music from Legacy of Thingy. Beautiful. Fucking X-Files. Ooh it, ooh it, ooh it. Okay, crystal bullshit. Let's go back and have a look at this fucking shit before I go there. Because god damn. Something, something, something. What do we have at the end there? Parasol, a thing. Stuff that's disappeared. That. And a map. NP. I'll figure it out. Luckily, I don't actually have to travel by this fucking rocket. I'm sort of surprisingly good at complete bullshit. Like moderate to low bullshit, that's where I fail. So the shittier this place is, the better I'll do. That shit is Hino! This place looks nice. Pooting star. Nice brickwork here. Ow. I get a strong urge to play Dragon Lore. Gotta oscillate. Oh, I see. Like Waggle Dogger? Yeah. You gotta have accessibility, so they're colorblind and the hard of hearing things. Can ass. Blub blub. Is that a microphone? Water running, right? Picture as well. Gotta get ourselves a number then, I guess, for these. I think I've been spoiled puzzle-wise by playing Secret World. Where you actually applied your brain and it felt satisfying. yeah, had some of the best puzzle quests. Yeah, like they were properly thought out. The problem with it was I played it at launch, which was the best because then you don't immediately find a walkthrough. A lot of it, it's great, honestly. If you just want to play single player and stuff like that, it's fantastic. It has a great story, it is very, very clever, and some really good quests. There are a bunch of different quests in it. Combat, demolition, story, and something called an investigation mission. The investigation missions are almost 100% puzzles, and they can be really difficult, but in a good way. And oftentimes you have to sort of look up stuff on the internet to figure stuff out, like Bible verses and things like that, which is very, very, very nice. But it was nicest when the game first came out because now you just get a walkthrough and solution immediately. We were trying to sort of translate some fucking ancient Egyptian or something, and now if you try that, you just immediately get the solution to the puzzle. Ethereal crystal sound, right? Which is ass. You don't, because you're looking for the resources to try and figure the stuff out, and it just gives you the solution because you're old ass. It's sad. Also a bunch of stuff like there's a car that's crashed and the headlights are blinking. That's Morse code. Stuff like that. Tencent. Funcom got bought by Tencent. But then again, most of the people that review it as a MMORPG that you continue playing forever in the way that you play those games. I wouldn't say it's that. It's like a single player game, maybe with a few friends, where you just enjoy the story because the story's great. But yeah, Tencent is Satan. Wind blowing, that's me. Right, we're now gotta figure out what order to do this in. Dusty down here, is this healthy? Tencent is lazy and Satan. Tencent's the kind of man that buys stuff to just ask money. Yeah. They squat on a lot of stuff as well. Alright, here we go then. Water, lava, broken clock thingy. Right, we need to figure out the stop that, you penis. We need to figure out the order of this shit so we can put in the others. There's the Grady. Did I skip it? That's a broken clock, lavas. After that, yeah. I hope it's saving the positions of these. I should check that. Windlord. That's lava. Let me just have myself a little picture of this. Just in case. I think it's set up properly now. Guess we go set up the door. Now Lost Eden, that's where it's at. There's water. Water and what was it, lava? Water, lava. Clockers. Crystal. No? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I thought it was the order down ours, but I guess not. Wait. Okay, that doesn't make any sense either. Hmm. Yeah, they're all red. Oh yeah, so probably have a picture of that as well for when we get back. Well, let's set it back then. Uh-oh. Puzzle Lord. I can't help but think that this is correct. Wait, hold on. Eh? This doesn't light up when it says water flowing. Only these two light up. Guess this is because I haven't clicked it. That one still lights up. No, this one should again. Yes, this one seems to be the only one that's correct then. What the actual hell? Maybe. Does seem to change a little bit on the last time. Yeah, that's probably it. Very, very good fella. Okay, so it's in a different ass now. So let's write this down. Water, clock, wind, crystal, lava. Water, clock, wind, crystal, lava. I don't know what the significance of lighting the things up are. Let me find that out. Easy. Drip, drip. A light right in the face of whoever walks. All us. This water. This looks extraordinarily safe. It's gonna fucking electrify-cute the water. Probably should close this. We did talk about needing to go on the house. Osha. Why is forward down? Sea Reaper. I'm sad there was no splash when we went in the water. I guess we aren't in the water. Ding ding. I guess we'll find out. I'm assuming the man said something about needing to go in a specific direction in the book that we no longer have access to. No. Spin sound. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm leaving. Fuck. I think it repeats the sound that it says when I arrive. I've gotten completely turned around, haven't I? Oh, it isn't 4 directions. God damn. Okay. Oh, I'm a fucking moron. Yeah, there's a way of doing this that isn't brute force. But only if we've written the fucking map down. Which I didn't. Didn't mean to do that. I only assume the exhaust noise means dead end. Oh, I should have taken a picture of that fucking map. God damn it. Yeah, I hate this sort of kind of puzzle design. I'm gonna make the same complaint I did before. Don't leave puzzles in areas you can't get back to. Especially in a 40 million page long book. You could have redone it. I referred. You could easily have had a journal you could review the books in by pressing a button. I don't know. Is this where it came from? I have no idea. It's not hints. There's like 4 books of 5 million pages. The problem with it is fucking. Last back, please. The fucking solution to this. There was a map for this earlier in an area I can't get back to now. I can't go check the thing. I'm just expected to ask. Man does have a mod, but that doesn't make it doesn't endear me to the fucking game designers. I forgot which way I was turning when I came here. Fucking find it on the internet. God damn it, I can't find a screenshot of it. That's true. I guess I'll check the VOD then. Ugh. God damn, let's see how far back. Yeah. Especially when it gives you like 40 pages of shit for all of them. Okay. Going. We're in here now. In the VOD. Turning the power on. I find the thing. Then I go, we're going there, so I should probably go check the book first. Trying to find the thing. Maybe. Well, I'm just looking for the map. Just because I'm Googling this now. I can't find it in the VOD. Fucking hustlers. Ugh. Let's go back to see where it came from. Spin sound. So I tried spinning around and then clicking this at every turn to see if it still spin sounded, and it did. Done a full rounder now. It's not helping. Ugh. Clink sound exhausted. assume that means that we are in the dead end. That's where we came from. I'm aware. Is this the new one? $7A, so in that case we need to go, if this map is to be believed, we need to go west, then we need to go south, well we also have randomized puzzles, but the map looked hand-drawn, so yeah, south is dead end. I don't have a save where I'm out of the thing. It's just infuriating. If only I had a button where I could go and review the things I've read already, I would have had the map. Well, there was a map in the fucking book. In the other location we can't get to. There was a map of this. But... oh, that'll just always take me... no, it won't, okay. I'm going like this to see if I can get it all the way back to where we started. Let's back up again. Which is annoying because that's a long animation. This does mean that the map reference posted might work. Actually, no, it doesn't. Because we go north once, that's fine. But it might not. It might not count dead ends. So not west here. Actually, probably yes, maybe west. Cowbell sounds. Nope. Oh dear God. Hold on. We're almost at 4 hours though, so this might be it for tonight. There's some inner spearmen that need to be put in the toilet. I'm gonna go up here to save, then do a quick check of something. Because that will fuck my save. God damn it. Right, I'm gonna find the map on the VOD for tomorrow. Wait, hold on. Save game, yes. I have a save game on Myst Island. Let's load that fucker right up. There was a map, I swear. That's the one for the island. Is it in another island one? There was one that looked like it was a map. Fucking no. Yeah, I looked at that one. There. No, that's Future Bridge. That's not a map. Yeah, there wasn't a map. I'm dumb. I didn't ask. But for now, I'm gonna go sort myself. So time for watching. We shall continue this. But I randomized my soundboard. But yeah, time for watching. I shall. There will be more tomorrow. Very fine. Yeah, I had it completely in my mind that picture that I had seen back there was a map. Because it kind of, goddamn it, fuck.